I just recently interviewed Dan Martell for one of his latest upcoming books, and he basically said the exact same thing, is that you should focus on the leadership. And even between Dan and I, and probably you, we're several hundred books in terms of our knowledge recollection. And so it's our responsibility as leaders to then teach our employees what they need to know in order to grow and foster as individuals. Because your theme in your book is really, if we can foster the individual, then that will come back to foster the company.
I love that. I came out of my office. This is when I had my forensics business. I remember, Cody, I was sitting there for a full day calculating numbers. And I'm like, okay, if we do this, that, and the other thing, we can achieve $10 million in revenue this year. And for me, like, I never had up to that point a $10 million company. So I'm like, this is huge. I went outside, I wrote on the wall in big bubble letters, like a whiteboard, 10 million, put like a post note in front of it. And I called it, and it was a brick and mortar at the time. And I called my 30 or so colleagues. Everyone gathers together. I queued up some cheesy music and I said, okay, this is the year. I did this whole like fanfare thing. This is the year we're achieving $10 million in revenue. With the big reveal, I ripped off the post-it note to great fanfare, and then there was silence. And I'm like, hold on, the music's, everything's right. Why is everyone all pumped up? Why aren't we cheering? And then they kind of slumped back to their office. My assistant, Patty, came up to me. She said, Mike, if we achieve 10 million, you get the bigger house, you get the new car. What about our vision for ourselves? And that became the aha. To your point, the great leaders take great interest in serving their colleagues. And part of that is knowing what their individual visions and dreams are. And when we care for that, it's natural human reciprocity to care for the dream of the organization. The corporate mission is not the corporate mission. It's the dream of the leader, the owner of the business. Everyone else has their own personal mission. So one person here wants to buy their first house. Another person wants to learn Spanish. Another person is fighting cancer. They've defeated it, but they want to stay off the cancer track, and they're going for year number 5 now. And so what we do is, as a leader of the organization, my job is to know what every person's personal mission and vision is, what all their dreams are, and to recognize that and support it and celebrate it. So at our company, every first Monday of the month, we come together and we say, what goals did you accomplish? We actually document our goals for the year individually. And we have this big tree outside my office. It used to be barren, but on these leaves, we write down another year cancer-free, bought that first house, learning to speak Spanish. And this tree's blossomed. It's massive. It's with all of these leaves on it of individual celebrations. And my colleagues say, my gosh, you care so much, Mike, about my dreams. And I do. They say, we also care about your dream. We're going to help you get that 10 million. And now it's a different dream, but that was back then. But we're going to help you achieve your dream because I'm all in on theirs. They're all in on the corporate mission. Honestly, it's my dream.